Hello again, everybody. It's Lano from Modern Home Systems Ranches NFA, bringing you another tech tip today. Time machine backup. Okay, for many of you who don't know, I'm going to show you how to create a backup for your computer using a pre-existing feature in your Mac called Time Machine. Alright, the first thing before you do any Time Machine backup will be purchasing a backup drive. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up here to this top symbol. A lot of you may have seen this and wonder what it is before. Basically this little clock with the arrow around it. If we go and open up Time Machine Preferences, this is Time Machine. This is basically the application used to back up your actual device, or excuse me, your Mac computer. This will make pretty much an entire copy of everything that's on your Mac. In case of an emergencies, you ever need to have all your pictures and data and documents saved, you can have it all saved onto a portable hard drive. And portable hard drives, they vary in price. I'm going to go here to the Safari. You can see you can go to Fry's, Best Buy, pretty much any place that has electronics will usually carry some type of backup drive. You can also use thumb drives that have large gigabyte storage on there as well. Depending on how much space you actually have on your computer. To check that out again, we can go up here to the Apple symbol, go about this Mac, you can go to more info, and then you can go to storage. You can find out how much storage you have inside there and how much space you're going to need inside of a drive. You can see here some of the prices here. 3 terabyte, 109. That's pretty good. This isn't as portable. These versions of the drives will actually need external power, but if you want something you can actually take around with you, plug in and unplug, and won't be as heavy, these guys right here, you can see by the shape design here that they are a little slimmer, easier to carry around. A lot of times it depends also if you have an iMac, a desktop, or a MacBook computer. MacBooks are portable laptops, so you might want to carry one of these around with you. But if you have an iMac, you can basically have one of these plugged up to it at all times, and it will back up periodically in a 24-hour period. So you'll always have a fresh backup. But you can also choose to just plug it in once in a while, whenever you like, to back it up on your own time, and you can initiate it that way. But you can see there's multiple choices on how many gigabytes up to terabytes you want. The prices will vary at different locations. At Rancho Santa Fe store, we do carry some as well, so you can come and pick one up from us. Alright, so what I'm going to do here, let's say I've purchased my I bought a 1 terabyte hard drive, and that's what I'm going to use to back up my computer. Basically what we're going to do is we're going to turn on Time Machine Backup, and you can see here there I have a time capsule in the home, which is a Extreme router with the capability to actually have storage on it using the Wi-Fi signal. I can save everything to that actual Extreme with the storage inside of it. But if you went out and purchased one of these backup drives, basically you can go, and what I'm going to do here is I'm going to plug mine in. Alright, now you can see that it's now mounted onto my desktop. So this is what it looks like. I have a 1 terabyte, and it tells you right here at the bottom how much is free. So what you're going to do is after you open up Time Machine Backup, we're going to select on, say if we're using for the first time, it's going to ask which one do we want to use. I'm going to choose my backup here, and I'm going to say use disk. And you can see here automatically, it's as simple as that. It's going to plug in, it's going to read this disk. From now on, it'll know that the moment I plug this in and I open up Time Machine, this is going to be my backup drive. You can see how much is needed. It says 1 terabyte available. This is how much it's going to be needed. If you had multiple backups on here, it'll tell you the oldest backup, the latest backup, and then when the next backup is to be performed. If you don't want to wait for that time to clock down, you can easily go up here to the symbol and just hit backup now whenever you're ready. And when you want to see where it's saved, you can go in here in the file, have my backups. Here's Lano's MacBook Pro. You can see all the older dates and the latest. If you have it plugged in that 24-hour period, it will once it maxes out, you can actually have it go back, and automatically it will delete the older ones and update to the newer ones as well. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to turn this guy off really quick, so I don't want it to back up while I'm doing this. You also have some other options here, and also basically what I was explaining: hourly backups in 24 hours, daily backups for the past month. These are all your options here. And then I'm going to hit options, you can also select which applications or which folders you want it to exclude. And right here it says exclude these items from backup. I can hit plus, and I can go through and I can check certain documents and things I don't want to have in there. So when it's backing up certain things I may not need it to back up, also that will help speed up the backup as well if it's not backing up every single thing in your computer. Also, you have the choice to back up while on battery power, which I recommend backing up when you're plugged in, because if the computer shuts off, it's going to interrupt the backup. And then notify after old backups are deleted, just so you know that it's deleting the oldest stuff, and it's not just doing things on its own, pretty much with a mind of its own. Alright, so basically that's it. Go out and select the proper size for what you need it. You can also have multiple computers back up to the same drive, and if you have a time capsule backup with a wireless capability, you can have everybody in the home backup to the same thing. Recently in San Diego, we had some crazy fires here, and a lot of people, they're wondering what to grab. Automatically, it's really nice when you have this portable little backup drive. You can have it plugged up to your computer, and in the case of emergency, hopefully something like that wouldn't happen in your part of town. But if it did, you would really just have to grab that one drive. You had to grab something important. All your photos and videos and documents are all saved on there. You can easily purchase another computer, plug it in, and restore the computer from its old backup, and it'll be just like your old one. Alright, so hopefully this cleared up some information that you needed to know on Time Machine Backup, and hopefully, again, you put it to use. Thanks again for tuning in. See you next time. And for any more information, feel free to contact us here at the Rancho Santa Fe location, and we'll be glad to help.